Domingo, and that album did very, very well. And we kind of wanted to show the fans and our record label as well that we wanted to, of course, use the old style of Avante, but at the same time add a little something fresh to it. And so I think we accomplished it. And now with the new live album, we were able to go back, and show the people what we're still doing. I mean, we still get a lot of requests for a lot of our classics, Una Llena and Duele and Sigo Amando and all those. So all those songs are on the album, and a couple of surprises along the way. So it makes for a good album, and even better, I recorded it in my hometown of the Valley. So that was a real big treat for us. Unfortunately, though, we're not gonna put out the DVD quite yet. We had a couple of issues, but we are putting out the CD, and I think things happen for a reason, and I think now the album sounds even better. So now we're just gonna put out the CD and not the live DVD, but it is recorded live in front of a live audience and all that, and it was live, and it was great. It was such a wonderful experience because we had all our fans were there, and then my family was there, and it was just really emotional, a really emotional night, but a memorable one that I'll always remember.
It was like a homecoming for them.
Definitely, because we've been we've been playing far. We've been playing, out of town so much that it's always a treat to come back home and be able to play for your fans, and the people that saw you grow up and saw you go through all your growing pains, and to see where I was then as to where I'm at now, I think was really nice.
So the DVD won't be out just yet?
No, the DVD won't be out. But like I said, the CD you can enjoy it in your vehicle, in your car, or in your home, and I guess that's the most important thing. Of course, we wanted to do something a little different, but unfortunately, like I said, things happen for a reason, and there'll be other opportunities.
Sure. Let's talk about the single that's going to be promoted from this live CD.
Yeah, well, the new single is called Playa del Sol, and it's a song that Lalito and I wrote together, and basically the concept behind the song is, we see the way that the world is right now with the recession and everything. We wanted to write a song that was, uplifting, that would get you in a good mood, that, life goes on, and, you need a place to get away from all your problems. So Playa del Sol is a place to go. So that's basically, it's kind of like a paradise, a place where you have no worries, where, there's no sickness, there's just love and happiness, and you get to be around your loved ones, and basically that's what the song is about. And a wake-up call for everybody that sometimes other things are more important than the material things. You just have to take a moment and just be happy that you're alive and that you're here and that you can enjoy life. And that's basically, like I said, that's the idea behind the song.
Did you write that?
Yes.
Tell me, I know it's you and Lalo, right?
Yeah, Lalito and I wrote the song, and we also wrote another song on the album, which is a song we debuted. Pero was Despero, which is did very well for us off the Domingo album. Like songs like that, I wrote that one in like 10 minutes, so it just depends, it just depends where you're at that particular time. I think I tend to write better when I'm on the road and I'm thinking, I have my thinking cap on and I'm just looking around, looking at different things, and that's usually when I'm, more inspired to write.
It's been incredible over the years that you and I have talked and we had interviews, and every one of them is very unique and very different. Your fans expect to see you in the coming weeks, months.
Well, we have a lot of festivals coming up. Cinco de Mayo's coming up, and we are going to be in West Texas, and then I believe just all of Texas. We just played in Central Texas. We're going to be in Dallas. We're going to be in I can't think right now. Pearsall, Lubbock. In the summertime, we are going to be going out of state a lot. Notre Dame. We're going to Indiana, South Bend, Indiana, for the weekend, and Florida is in the works, and just mostly a lot of Texas and some places out of state. So.
Para más información, if we will keep up with you, where do we go?
Yes, a lot of people ask us quite often, where do we go to find out where Elida's playing, the tour date, where are you performing and stuff like that. All I have to do is go on our MySpace, the Elida Reyna MySpace, and
let me ask you now for a separate here with you and Michael on the song. Para preguntar los dos sobre la, you know, como estás. You guys collaborated. You did this together. Tell us about the thought behind it. Who wrote it? The whole issue.
Well, the song was written by Jose Martinez, and we had always, it was always something we had kind of talked about doing, you know, and years went by, and, you know, I was doing my thing, and she was doing hers, and we were, you know, it just so happened that now we're under the same label, so it makes it a lot easier in the business, and so, you know, the song came up, and it was kind of ideal because it was a girl and a guy, you know, and responding to each other. So we decided to try it, and it came out great, you know. And what was strange that Elida did it over here in Corpus, her vocals, and I did mine in San Antonio. But it sounded like we were in the same room, right? So, pero it came out really good. I'd like to do something else. She doesn't know, but I like to do something else more like her style, you know. Do something, a duet like that. That'd be kind of cool. Una canción romántica, you know, or something ballad. But it was always something we you know, we thought about doing, just never had done it. So we finally did it, and people responded well. So we're glad that they liked it.
Yes, very, very well. It's been #1 all over. So we definitely want to thank the fans for making that happen. And I mean, it just goes to show you when you have a good song, you know, and es una canción que se siente en el corazón, la gente la va a aceptar, and gracias a Dios que nos ha ido muy bien. So yeah, like Michael said, it'd be great to work with Michael again. You know, many people don't know, many fans don't know, but Michael's a very, very humble, very, very romantic person. And he's always, you know, speaking of romantic, you know, and going back de los años, ¿verdad? When we were just starting off, I remember when our first album came out, and Michael was a big fan, and I remember him telling me, you need to record an album of ballads, puras baladas or some mariachi or something, and I've never forgotten that, you know, and that he's always given me really, really good advice, and I always try to, well, I do take it into consideration, because look at where we're at now, and finally we got to record a song together, and hopefully we'll continue to work together in the future and record more songs together. But it's always a treat working with Michael and the guys.
No, it definitely is. I mean, for me, you know, when we do shows together, I really enjoy the music, because I'm a fan as well, you know, of her music, and always have been since, what, 95, 96, when I was, you know, starting. And so I've always, you know, kind of kept up with what she's done, and, you know, and I've told her, you know, the ballads is something that she's, you know, she's great at everything, but I can really feel her in the ballad song. So, and I heard she did a ballad that's really good earlier on Domingo Live. I didn't get to hear it, so I have to listen to it. But yeah, I'd like to, you know, maybe later on do another one, pero más al estilo de ella, you know, maybe una ranchera para algo más romántico, and so, you know, it's always been great to work alongside her. We've done some shows together, you know, and I really enjoy, you know, listening to her music, and so, you know, it's one of the few. She's one of the few girls, not because she's here, but she's one of the few girls that I like as far as, you know, listening to. So, you know, I think she's got a lot of potential.
I hope so. Wait, y quizá this next time la graben in the same studio at the same time.
Right? That would be good.
Yeah.
Well, it just, you know, it just so happened that I guess I was busy,
he's
she was
busy,
busy,
yeah, and it's
and so it just, you know, the way it is now with the technology, you can just record something,
yes,
you know, be in California and send it over here. So it worked out pretty good, and it came out great. You know, everybody loved it. So we've got to do something like that again. So
definitely.
Perfect. You guys know how to do it?